Hello there and welcome to my reaction to Guilty Gear Strive by dunkview. I think I've seen only a couple videos of Dunkey. I'm kind of enjoying them, but I didn't watch them much. I think I did a couple of reactions. If you want to, you can probably look them up. It's been a while since I watched anything. And even this video is kind of old. I'm actually curious if he done anything lately. Oh, 6 days ago, Smartest NPCs in Gaming. And before that, it's Shadow the Hedgehog. Solid. It's pretty solid content, not gonna lie. But anyway, I'm enjoying Strive. I'm enjoying playing Strive on streams, and let's watch Donkey's review on it. I'm curious what he has to say. Also, 2 years ago, yeah, 2021, that's like before anything seasonally, before any season came out, I think. Just like after the game release, so it's the base game, so I have to remember that. But no matter. Like, subscribe, become a member, let's begin.
Anime fans are the new Sonic fans. You can literally slap anime onto any piece of garbage and people will buy it.
Have to make a lot of his videos kind of
is the first anime game in a while that is not a complete waste of your life. We just have to wait for it to connect to the network here. Just give it one. It's gonna take a little bit, but then it gets good.
I guess that was the original experience that was fixed later.
The fighting game genre has always been one of the most mechanically robust, from parries to counters to cancels, crush attacks, combo breakers, strings, cross-ups, wave dashes, the Korean backdash, the Texas wimple slap, the New York City 3-beam surprise uppercut.
The fuck, a Sonic fighting game?
Simplistic fighter usually has more going
never
on
seen
under
that
the
one.
hood than your average video game. What developers have always struggled with, though, is putting all those tools in the hands of casual and intermediate players. Street Fighter is probably the most cartoonish example of this. For us normal people, Street Fighter is a very simple game of zoning and poking. And then you wake up one day and say, today I'm learning combos. And Street Fighter says, the fuck you are? Strive is like the flip side of this. The amount of systems seems daunting at first, but if you take a little time to learn them, it's really not so bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Gives you a few options to get out of the corner. You can burst out or eat your meter to do a bounce-o block, which bounces the opponent backwards when they hit you. The defense mechanics are powerful but very finite, adding
Flawless defense didn't have a bubble
then
before.
There's the dust attack. I love this shit. The duster is like the focus attack where you have to charge it up, except it's an overhead. People love to block low because it's very safe, but if you catch them blocking low too much, that's when you whack them with a dust attack and they go wah. If you didn't use your meter up on bounce-o blocks, then you can spend it on the Roman cancel. Roman cancel
Oh god,
is one
the
of the funnest
bane of my
mechanics I've
existence.
seen in a fighting game. You hit the button and freeze time for a moment. Roman cancel just makes it so easy
More of a
for you
slow
to
down
come up
time.
with your own wacky combos. It's such a fun idea. The roster here is tiny compared to Goliaths like Smash Bros or Tekken 7, but it makes up for this in variety. These characters feel very distinct.
Also, there are 2 season passes at the moment and a third one on the way, so there's more now.
Soulless look to them. They all just kind of blur together.
But still
this
good
guy
variety.
Looks like this guy who 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 looks like Dragon Ball Fighters. I mean, half of that roster is literally the same exact guy with different color
Yeah, it
hair.
is.
Not only does Guilty Gear
A lot
have
of Goku,
Gonzo-esque
some of this you.
characters, every aspect of the presentation has this energy and passion behind
Yeah, the
it.
art style is
Each match
fantastic.
starts with a shot of an eagle soaring towards the stage, followed by the most hilariously overblown intro of all time.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
The world.
Heaven or hell.
You got a big old hulking vampire with a samurai sword and a robo mask. He's slow as shit, but he can slash you from across the entire screen.
His
and
attacks
his
are fast.
specials are insane. But if you use the specials too much, he blows up and dies. Faust is a 10-foot tall doctor slash serial killer with a paper bag on his head that hits you.
That's
with a
exactly what he
fishing
is,
pole,
yeah.
Which is actually a golf club. His command grab gives you an afro and he throws little minions at you.
He throws more than
He's a
that.
pirate with a gigantic anchor that can shoot dolphins at you like a 100 fucking dolphins.
Yeah,
every
that's
second.
10 orcas or whales. Yeah.
There's a witch with an electric guitar. There's a lady
There
that
is.
punches you with her hair and then can turn into a hair moon. And Saul Bad Guy, who is actually the good guy, of course. You're definitely
yeah.
missing a few classic characters, though, that hopefully are coming as DLC, like Leopoldin, who is a gigantic shark that is controlled by a little doggy, but the doggy is controlled by this little sorcerer behind him. The story mode
Was that a
is
playable character? I remember them in the lore, I think. It's one of the gears that was shown early on in the lore videos. So who do we have? Justice. I hope Trisha never comes back. I hope they actually are done with that plot. Probably not. Cliff is dead. Bridget is in the game. Robokai isn't. I would like him to be. Badman kind of is. In a new way, because he's dead. Slayer probably coming. And Johnny... also a chance for him to come in.
4-hour cutscene that I am never going to watch, but even better is
I
the
watched it.
GG World mode, which breaks down
It's
the story
alright.
from Guilty Gear X.
Story is good,
and Core
animation
plus
is not.
R, all the way to
So,
Guilty
like,
Gear X
averages on
cosine to the third power.
good.
It all starts with the hooded man from Kingdom Hearts. He created the universal will, right? But Frederick is lovers with Arya, but who is colleagues with Asuka. But Frederick, that's the same guy as Shaw Bad Guy. That's the same person. But Viking hate Gear, okay? Next game. This is where it gets crazy, because Melia love and hate Zato, okay?
Yeah.
But this is my favorite part. This just says complicated.
Sato and AD are
Next
complicated.
game.
It is
Robo
true.
Kai is created. He seems extremely attracted to women. Baptiste
Oh.
13. Look at this.
Don't remember
Simple.
that in the lore.
Simple. Next game.
Holy
The
shit.
element that really brings this whole game together, though, is the soundtrack.
Oh,
This
yeah.
soundtrack is just
I think it's the best part of the
this
game.
soundtrack, mamma mia, you know what I'm saying? Half of the fun of this game is just trying to figure out the lyrics. There's that one song where he goes, all this bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing.
All these bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing.
That's the main
Then
one.
they got the other song for the other guy's song that goes, and then Moon O'Hare, her song is badass. It's like,
Yeah, I love this Subhuman Self. That's the
then they
one.
got the dolphin song in there. The dolphin
Oh,
starts singing.
that's
He goes,
no.
ba 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 ba.
No.
Fly like a tiger, walk in the park.
This is good.
Then they
Play
got
the-
the classic,
oh, okay.
classic Joker
Armor
song.
clad face.
And then it cuts out and it goes,
I'm a cloud of fire.
There's no clown, it's armor clad.
Arc System Works has done it again. They finally created a better fighting game than
Damn,
Clay
100
Fighter on
hours?
the Super Nintendo.
That's a real
I never
screenshot.
thought it could be done.
I have half of that so far. Under half, I
Oh,
think.
that's how it's gonna be. You're gonna start dancing on me, you motherfucker. Dance on me? Eh? Shit.
I relate
No,
to
I ain't
losing
fucking killing
quite
this guy.
goodly.
Nope, this guy fucked up. Now he fucked. Down,
That's a good key, that's a good key!
down.
Chip damage him to
Dance
death
in
with
hell, piece
Tatsugeki.
of shit.
Alright. Pretty good review. I do enjoy Donkey's content, at least from what I've seen. And if there are more videos... I don't know, depends how this does. I mean, it's an old video, so it's probably not gonna do that well. But I might watch more. Maybe the Shadow the Hedgehog one. I've seen the playthrough of it by Game Grumps, so I know what's happening in it. Relatively. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching this. I appreciate it a lot. I hope to see you next time, and goodbye. Have a great life, because one of us has to.